Just love and be loved in return.
One, two, three, four, McCracken midnight. No, wait, no. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, McCracken on Monday.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
1, 2, 3, 4, McCracken on Monday. With Brian the Master, you're watching the show. Hey everybody!
What? Welcome back.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome back, Sam McCracken.
Welcome back, Brian Fitzgerald.
Welcome back, people of the internet.
Hello, everyone.
And season 3, go.
You didn't think it would happen. We almost didn't think it would happen. But then we were like, no, it's going to happen. And then you were like, no, it's not. And then this whole last week, I bet you were like, oh my God, it's going to happen. I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome back, everyone. We're broadcasting to you live from the basement of the Monkey Palace, as per usual. We're here to bring you a third fantastic season of hilarity, family laughs, and childhood
Drama.
I was going to say drama, but trauma works too.
Drama.
And,
Drama.
we've got... someone's here from the past, apparently. I like the sound of that. We've got some really great stuff planned this season. Injuries, mishaps, misfires, pregnancy scares.
It's going to be great. And don't let tonight's show be representative of what the rest of the season is going to be.
No.
Tonight's show is going to suck.
No, it's not going to suck. Here's how it's going. McCracken on Mondays, it's the same show as it was before, but it's also a totally new show. Just something totally different. We got this new website going on that is not finished yet.
There's going to be lots of fun stuff.
There's going to be lots of fun stuff.
Just buttons that take you to places of the internet that you didn't know existed. And,
Absolutely.
And didn't want to be at.
Our content is going to improve. We're going to have pre-recorded segments, more cats.
More guests.
More vests. Hopefully more breasts. I mean, one can only hope.
We've had a lot of breasts.
We've had like 2 breasts, maybe.
Well, whose breasts?
People that we Google image searched.
We've had our breasts a lot.
Our breasts don't count. I'm not proud of my breasts.
I have
therefore
one
they're not
breast.
breasts. Anyway, so yeah, season 3. We're here. Get ready to do it. Anyway, so let's talk about some stuff.
Let's talk about
what should we talk about?
Well,
should we talk about what this?
There's
or
all this crazy stuff. It's been a wild week.
should we talk about this?
I don't want to jump right into politics.
Okay,
But it's been so crazy that we have to.
Okay, yeah, let's just
so
do it.
much shit going on.
It's all about it too.
Yeah,
all of our news right now is about politics because that's all. Even the stuff that doesn't have to do with the government is about politics.
It has to do with the government because you know that there is no government anymore, which I was really excited about, but now it's just disappointing.
It is disappointing, and the most disappointing part about it is that even though now that the federal government has shut down, I was under the impression that when the government shut down, all these dudes got back in their coffins and went to sleep. And then,
for another millennium,
and then dropped into the floor of the Capitol, 2 miles into a pit, and then was sealed over with concrete, and they were to sleep there, until, some random evil blows the horn of Satan and wakes them up, and they come back into the earth and take over. But no, they're still going to work and stuff. I'm really disappointed. Anyway, Ryan.
Yeah, well, my take on the shutdown was I thought it was going to be kind of this great thing where people were going to say, wow, the party system just makes people and politicians hate each other, and eventually it just got to a point where they were so focused on bitching and moaning at each other that it usurped the functionality of the government, which is what it's been doing for a long time. They just finished it finally.
Yeah.
I was hoping people would realize that. A couple people did, but for the most part, people on the streets are just blaming each other. And it's really disappointing, and it's finally made me realize that everything's completely fucking hopeless.
I mean, it's this has made me feel slightly more like that, and I hate bringing my own politics into the show, but I am. It's not. I was thinking about it, and my new take on it all.
Mm-hmm.
I am first and foremost a patriot when it comes to politics.
Yeah.
America is a country that exists, and I believe in it. Even though it doesn't work right now, I want to make it better. Second of all, I think that democracy isn't the problem. Maybe multiple parties are the problem, but democracy isn't the problem. It's the size of the democracy that's the problem. Third of all, it is somebody's fault. It's John Boner's fault. It's straight up his fault. He's a boner. I don't know why people are calling him Boehner. His name is Boner.
His name is pronounced Boner, and
pronounced
I've always
Boner.
said that.
It's pronounced Boner. In any case, that's what's up. Anyway, moving on. The shutdown. It sucks. It's bullshit. Like, government is stupid. Like, they're just warring across the aisles and executive to that other branch.
Yeah. It's
legislative. Goodness. Executive and legislative just going at it. But it also affects a bunch of other people. Besides putting 800,000 people out of work for these past 4 days, it also just kind of like messes with people's brains.
And that's what we're going to get into now. For example, the, what do you call it? The telescopes.
The telescopes! Okay, so the telescopes, that's a big thing. NASA's shut down.
You know how much we like outer space.
We love outer space. We have a segment about outer space.
But not anymore, we don't, because no one can go there
Because
anymore.
nobody can do it! Anyway, the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, they're still up and running. People that are doing Curiosity and stuff like that on Mars, they're still up and running because they're like, yeah, we got to do this stuff. Even if I was working there, I'd be like, you know, I'm just going to go in. You don't have to pay me, whatever. But there are really...
I'd go to Mars for free.
Yeah, I'd go to... Yeah. There's the very large array, the biggest telescopes in America, the very large array.
The one from Contact.
From Contact, that one. And the long baseline array in New Mexico, and then one that I have never heard of, the Robert C. Byrd Green Bank Telescope in West Virginia. These 3 giant telescopes that were pointing at the sky to see what we get, to see if we get, Hitler turned sideways, at the Olympics, whatever. They had to shut down because they don't have any funding anymore. Their funding is like a continuous thing, and since they can't do that, they had to actually turn all the freaking telescopes off. So now they're all the people that are there. It's just security, making sure nobody breaks in and vandalizes the telescopes. Which I don't know why anyone would do that, because that would be ridiculous. But in any case, these telescopes are shut down, and now we don't know what is happening in the sky. Yes, also the parks.
Wait, what about Hitler?
In Contact. They get the signal from space.
yeah.
Anyway, the parks. How? Not to yes, the parks are shut down, and that sucks. But the other thing about that is, which I was thinking about the other day, or maybe I read it somewhere. How are they shutting down parks? Like, are they just like putting fences up around all the national parks? I don't understand how that you could just.
I did see pictures online of people who had gone into like Yosemite and stuff, and were like standing there with signs, be like, "Fuck it, I'm here."
Yeah, exactly. And it's dumb that the Smithsonian's shut down. That's ridiculous. It's a museum. I want to see some dinosaurs.
Yeah.
What's up? Anyway, so telescopes. Science. In the name of science, stop this war of politics.
Yeah. Or just actually shut down.
Or I think that. Well, they still wouldn't have funding though.
Yeah, I know.
The money has to come from somewhere. Sadly.
No. I mean, no government anywhere.
But then they wouldn't have funding.
Yeah, but then you could just go there. I'd go live there.
I would too.
Also, because of the government shutdown, we are now. Who is giving us vibrators?
Oh yeah, the best news of all. Vibrators.com is giving out 200 free vibrators a day.
A day!
For all you ladies and gentlemen that enjoy vibrators.
We're getting a couple.
I'm waking up at 2 a.m. and ordering some. All you have to do, go to vibrators.com. I'm sure it's on the front page there. You click on it, you order the free vibrator, choose ground shipping, and type in "shutdown" as the coupon code, and you get a free vibrator in the mail.
Vibrator. And we're just gonna get some because they're free.
Because they're free pink vibrators because the government is shut down. Basically, vibrators.com was like, you know what? These guys are sitting at home. They're not getting paid. What else are they gonna do?
Yeah, it's probably all those 200 are probably all government workers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyway, 200 a day. Make sure you get them while the government's still shut down.
Vibrator. Stay up till midnight. Get a vibrator.
Stay up till midnight. Get a vibrator. That's all we have to say on that. But most unfortunately, the government shutdown. I mean, this isn't really. Hopefully, not because of the government shutdown.
Yeah.
But not all government shutdown news is good news, like breaking into parks and vibrators.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the guy.
I was waiting for you to take that one.
There was a guy who set himself on fire, self-immolated on the mall.
On the National Mall.
National Mall,
Which is horrible.
but also hard fucking core.
Well,
now this was a couple days ago, and there's allegedly they have not released any motive that this guy had.
I don't know how they could do that because he's dead.
Well, here's the thing: is that people are saying that there's a lot of hush hush around this, and I think the idea is that it's definitely because of the shutdown that this dude did this, and the government doesn't want that on their hands. They don't want Congress doesn't want literally a burnt corpse on their hands because of their bitching and moaning. So they're not releasing a lot of the details, but they searched this guy's car, and I mean, like, they could figure it out.
I'm sure they could,
but they're not talking about it, and that's the problem. It was on Fox News. I went down like the list. I was like, what news was it? I was like, oh, Huffington Post. Oh, okay. Oh, CNN. Oh, okay. Oh, Fox. Oh, well, Fox has it. Then it's out in the world now. So they're not going to be able to keep it quiet very long.
Well, it's not quiet. I mean, everybody knows about it now.
Everybody knows about it, but
especially because we just said it. Now everybody knows.
Yeah, now everybody knows. But they were being But I just want to, as sad as this is, I do want to remind you all that what was known as the Arab Spring a year and a half ago or so was started with one self-immolation, started revolutions in multiple countries across the Middle East and Northern Africa.
I mean, and self-immolation has been a protest tactic for so long. Time. Some of our, the one of the most famous journalistic photos ever is of the Buddhist monk self-immolating.
It was on a Rage Against the Machine cover.
It was on a Rage Against the Machine cover. There you go.
Yeah.
But again, not to trivialize one setting themselves on fire.
Yeah, and I mean, this happening in the United States just shows everybody how fucked up it is and how difficult it is for people to get their voices heard.
Oh, hey, you Streambot. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Kai.
Anyway, also in the news, drugs.
But not just drugs, and we'll say why. The Silk Road got shut down. Now, we've talked about the Silk Road on the show before, and Tor Network, the anonymous, and I've been talking about this with the teacher lately. What is anonymity and how far it goes? You know, it's a constant. When you're trying to stay safe on the web, you're constantly having to It's just like, espionage or conflict with the police anywhere else. Police and criminals are constantly having to outsmart each other.
Should we call them police and thieves?
Police and thieves.
Thank you.
Police and thieves. There we go. Anyway, these guys weren't thieves. They were drug dealers. Mostly drug dealers. Dealers in whatever. Slaves and weapons-grade uranium, but mostly drugs. The Silk Road was basically an illicit substance eBay, where people used Bitcoin, which is a virtual money that you trade in your real money and you get this stuff so you can trade.
Well, I mean, that's not exactly how it works.
It's more or less how it works.
Well, no, you mine the Bitcoin.
You mine it, but you can. People are buying it.
People are
buying it for real money. Is the thing. So it's worth actual money. It's like trading credits. Anyway, so Silk Road got shut down. A guy known as the Dread Pirate Roberts, who, much like the actual Dread Pirate Roberts, Wesley, was not the first, and he was actually the successor of many people who had started and then taken over and taken turns running the Silk Road, which is, by the way, I did get to it right. Silk Road ran on the Tor network, which is kind of an alternative internet. Tor. Accessed through Vidalia browser. Anyway, cool stuff. Look up the Tor network. So the Silk Road, people were able to anonymously trade this stuff, but obviously the FBI and world governments were all over this, so...
I mean, and rightly so, because...
And rightly so.
As cool as the system was.
Yeah. It was... I heard they made in the past year, over 100 undercover purchases, the FBI did, that led to shutting this guy down. They found him in San Francisco, and I lost all my notes on this guy because I had them written in my notebook, and I left my notebook at home, so I don't even have his real name. But he's a Dread Pirate Roberts. That's cooler anyway.
Yeah.
They took this guy in, and the price of Bitcoin plummeted.
Like stocks.
Yeah, there's a nonprofit organization that uses Bitcoin, and that guy was very... I watched an interview with one of the heads of that. Oh, again, no notebook, forgot his name. The heads of that organization was defending Bitcoin. He said, the fact that Bitcoin is not worthless shows that it's used for things other than drugs and almost legitimizes it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But, yeah, it's just, and like I said, it's not good that people were trafficking all this horrible shit around in and of itself. But what Silk Road always showed to me is, that there is a dark and a light to freedom.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to take the good with the bad.
Yeah, and, totally.
Yeah,
especially with innovation in an anonymous world. I mean that sort of idea of anonymity on the internet, I mean, has to come with some. So that alone, the idea of anonymity, is part of the dark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's also very pleasing, but that in and of itself is, to the eyes of authority or people that are scared, is part of the dark. So,
also, I have no problem with drugs. I don't like slaves or weapons grade uranium, or plutonium. What do they build bombs out of now?
Everything.
What do they
nails?
What did he have in what did they put in the flux capacitor?
That was plutonium.
That was plutonium. That's what I'm going for.
That was plutonium.
He gave
that was plutonium.
Who was he buying it from? He gave
the
them
Libyans.
Libyans bomb filled with pinball machine parts. Oh, Doc Brown. Anyway, so yeah, Silk Road shut down. Again, no notebook. I was writing down stuff on this all day, being a good old-fashioned journalist, and it didn't pan out like that because I'm a fuck up. But look it up yourself. What else happened? Free vibrators. Let's jump into sports.
Well, hang on.
Ustreamer
213070 just sent us a link to.
Hey, we can do links now.
Yeah, I turned links on for y'all. The Pussy Riot hunger strikes in the United States and Russian prisoners.
Wait, I haven't heard about this. I like anything called a Pussy Riot.
You don't know the Pussy Riot?
No. What's a Pussy Riot?
No, it's a group.
Oh.
It's a group of protesters. Anyway, that's very sad. I hate things when they come to starvation, whether they're in protest or
Yeah. Yeah, lots of crazy shit. Because you were at, I couldn't make it. You were downtown today trying to fuck with the government, but then there was no government.
Because they were shut down. But it was a good time anyway.
It was a No KXL protest?
Yeah, it was. It was a No KXL protest trying to get trying to get, obviously John Kerry to nix that.
Yeah.
As he said he would.
There's the upheaval in the Maldives. I haven't really read too much about this, but going on for almost a week. The elections in the Maldives were quite completely and very obviously fraudulent, and I'm not,
as elections usually are.
I'm not sure in what way, but it was so clearly rigged that people went crazy. And there's a huge workers union that went on a week-long strike, and they took to the streets, and it's been crazy in all the cities in the Maldives, which I don't know what they're called, but
I don't either.
And they all got the shit kicked out of them by riot cops, and it's been really, really brutal. So anyway, things are happening. I already said it's going to get worse before it gets better. But
Pay attention, guys.
but
It's not all
better.
about America.
Idle No More in Canada did something recently. They were kind of not. They kind of got squelched by some not passing some legislation. These were more the No KXL Indigenous group in Canada.
Yep.
They're back in action. Crazy shit.
Bueno. Anyway, moving on. Sports. Sports.
Sports.
No. Brian, talk about sports.
Well, we should say sport. Sport.
It's okay. All right. So now that we are at an earlier time and it's October, we're in the midst of postseason baseball right now.
Again, sport. We're only going to talk. We're not going to talk about.
sport.
It's just baseball.
Sport.
We went to, by the way, the free exhibition intramural game. the other day.
Awesome.
It was awesome. There was 300 people there.
Fantastic.
It was free to get in. Hot dogs were half off.
Everything was half off.
Yeah.
I got 2 slices of pizza for $3. What? Unheard of. Anyway, good. They just advanced our runner. Anyway, I'm sorry. We're in the middle of the third Boston-Tampa Bay game. We're in the first round of the playoffs right now.
They've been doing really good against Tampa Bay so far.
They're 2-0.
2-0, but they might lose that tonight. Where are we? It's 3-3 still?
No, it's 4-3 Tampa Bay, but
But
there's only one out. Red Sox are up to bat. There's a man on second and a man on third.
who's up?
I have no idea. Pedroia.
Pedroia. Oh, Dusty, you can do it, pal.
He has a strike right now. Anyway, baseball. Ooh, baby, I love baseball.
Yeah.
It is an awesome playoff season. People I hate are on the teams, or people I hate are playing teams that I like. The Oakland A's, whom I like, are playing Detroit, but I want Detroit to win. The Dodgers, whom I love, are playing the Braves, who suck. Boston, whom I love, is playing Tampa Bay, who sucks. And who's the other one? The Indians are playing the St. Louis Cardinals, who don't really suck, but I just want the Indians to win.
Yeah, we were really banking on who lost the other day was the Braves, right? No,
What?
who lost the Braves?
The Dodgers.
Dodgers. I can't remember. Whatever.
What are you talking about? Oh, at the game or at the place?
Who I can't remember.
It was the Pirate. I don't remember. Anyway,
Who cares?
baseball. I'm loving baseball. I'm hoping for Red Sox.
Oh yeah, are the Pirates
Dodgers.
out at this point?
No, they've only played 3 games.
Oh, okay. Wait, who are the Pirates playing?
They're playing the St. Louis Cardinals.
Oh yeah, you just said that. Yeah, I'm all about the Pirates.
Yeah, Pirates. They haven't been in the playoffs in forever.
Mhm. They suck, and then they just suddenly had a great year.
They did.
And,
They had a good end of the year.
I have family in Pittsburgh who are huge Pirates fans.
And the Red Sox just scored, and it's tied 4-4.
Boom, boom, bam.
We'll keep you updated on the score throughout the show tonight. Anyway, so yeah, baseball. That's going to happen.
Mhm.
Red Sox Dodgers will be awesome. Red Sox Indians. Red Sox Tigers. Red Sox. They can't play. They probably can't play all those teams because they're
Well, whatever. Red Sox is going to be great, and we're going to win.
Red Sox. That's
Yeah.
all. That's it.
Just that.
Also, there's football. Apparently,
That's
a
I saw a
sport.
part of a game the other day.
I saw a play.
They were
GIF.
kicking this ball around.
I saw a GIF of a play by the dude that is the guy on the Broncos. There's a Peyton Manning. Is he on the Broncos?
I don't know.
Anyway, I think it was that guy. He did this awesome double fake out handoff in the end zone, and he faked it off to one guy, and then immediately another guy, but he kept the ball, and everybody went for these 2 guys that were charging up the middle, but then he just walked around the outside and just casually jogged into the end zone. It was awesome.
That sounds, every time I hear someone describe a football play, it just sounds like you could be describing a gay porn. That's all I can think.
I don't care. It would be wonderful gay porn. I'll get my free vibrator out. Anyway, what else is happening?
Okay, we got some fun technology.
Talk about that. Let's do those both for
Yeah,
Tech
we got
Talks.
some fun technology
all about
stuff.
robots. Let's go to art and stuff. Let's go to
art and stuff. Okay, we need you guys' help with this. There's this. When did this start circulating?
I don't know.
I think it's a while ago, but we're just getting to it now.
I mean, you're just getting to it now.
First of all, I want to say this term uses this quiz. Who put it out?
BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed.
I mean, I think this has been a thing that's been around for a long time.
It started on ABC News, actually. But
no, I mean, this idea, I think, has been around for a little while.
They use the term modern art, and just as a snob, let me talk about this real quick.
I've made modern art before, okay?
Yeah. What it actually is abstract expressionist painting, which is modern art. But when the general public says modern art, they think of big, crazy-ass paintings. So that's what we're dealing with. And we're just going to let it slide because not everyone can be an art historian.
I mean, I did go to art school.
I did. But we're assholes. Fuck us.
Anyway.
We suck. Don't listen to anything we say.
You know what? You don't need to go to art school to be a fantastic artist.
And this is why we're going to see right here. This is the modern art versus toddler art quiz.
Here we go. Help us out, guys.
So you guys, we're going to look at these one by one. You gotta say if it was done by an abstract expressionist painter from the past 20 years or a kid
toddler
under 3.
Here we go!
And I just want to say, we only got... We were going to keep the sound, right?
What are you talking about?
I only got one of these right out of, like...
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, we got to keep the sound. Hang on one second. Yeah. Ready? Here we go. Okay, here we go.
All right, guys. So what do you think of this one? We're going to take a second because there's a little bit of a lag.
Yeah.
Do you think this was done by a modern art abstract expressionist painter or a little kid? And it was not. It was not from the Libyans. That's the last thing that anyone's put in.
I mean, it may have been a Libyan artist or toddler.
There's no way that we can be sure that it wasn't from the Libyans. But that's not the answer.
I don't think anybody's going to comment on this, Brian.
You guys fucking better. And if not, I could do it again because I can't remember.
No, I'll do it because I've never done it.
Oh, Sam hasn't done it? Okay, Sam's gonna do it.
I think this one obviously is toddler. Just you can see from the inconsistency of color, whatever. That's toddler art. Here we go. Check mark. Oh, I got it right. What's up? Okay, this one.
You're tied with me already.
All right. I'm gonna go with modern art because of the splattering. Yeah! This one, definitely modern art. Those lines are way too thin. Oh, it was toddler art. Are you kidding me?
No, he's probably blowing stuff around with the straw.
Oh, straws. I always forget about straws.
Yeah.
All right. This one. Oh, that one's difficult. It could go either way. I'm gonna go with toddler art. No, I'm gonna go with modern art. Oh, it was toddler art. Oh my goodness. This one, toddler art. No! What? Modern. That's gotta be modern. Yeah, okay, that's modern.
You get stressed out when you get into it.
This one, definitely modern. Way too many colors for a toddler. Oh my god!
Right?
I couldn't even see that many colors when I was a toddler. This one...
They say this one's fancy art, or the last one was.
This one is modern. Oh my god. I gotta click modern now because one of these has to be modern at some point. It's like flipping a coin. It's gonna be heads at some time. Yes! That one, toddler art. Yes, of course.
Yes, you did better than me, but it's a shit shoot. You have no clue.
That was really difficult.
So that's how much what are your student loans now every month for the next 20 years, Sam?
$311.
$311.
Which is not a lot.
Not a lot.
Should have just stayed a toddler.
Our lives are horrible. We're bad people.
I should have just stayed a toddler. By the way, now it's tied 4-4.
4-4.
And the inning is in the bottom now. Anyway, moving on.
How do you guys do on that?
Oh, quiz? Look, now everybody's commenting.
Yeah, well, there's a lag. We forget, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Because of this monitor. I usually have a monitor on, but everything's fucked up right now.
It's all in transition.
Yeah.
It's transitionary.
So that was our art and stuff for today. On that subject though, I want to go grab a painting that we found at the dump. You saw our art and stuff promo that we put out.
You better have
with our dump paintings.
I know you didn't see it.
Most of the things on our walls and a lot of the stuff at the Monkey Palace is stuff that I found in garbage somewhere. And this is the best one we've got so far. I'm going to grab this for you.
I'm just going to sit here and smile at you guys for a while. Oh, hey, Brian. Oh, yes! This one's great!
Yeah, this is good stuff. This is good work here. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, right there.
Um,
All right, so obviously, wait, you gotta tilt it correctly. Here, there we go.
it's this guy. We found this at the dump. I believe this is probably the artist because it seems to be from his point of view, but there's no way to tell him, and neither of them might be the artist. But this guy is kissing this girl here, these two teenagers, and he's totally copping a feel.
Yeah, look at that.
And it looks like.
Here, I got it.
You got it? It looks like.
Wait.
It was.
Okay,
he covered it up.
Like the hands weren't there in the first place.
The hands weren't there, so I think she might have been naked at one point, and then he fixed it up.
And we think that because of the difference of colors.
The difference of his size. This dude's hands are tiny.
Yeah, his hands are tiny. They're like burnt. They're disembodied, kind of a little bit. Anyway.
And then out here, I guess this is.
Stop holding it. You're moving it.
This is heat rising off of them, maybe, and then these are thoughts.
Yeah.
I guess out here.
Yeah, that's probably what those are.
Yeah, that was our interpretation. You, of course, are welcome to your own interpretation because that's what art is all about. And the best part is this dude signed his name like gigantic. Like, I don't know if you can see that.
Well, he just really wanted people to know that it was his.
I was hoping there'd be a title on the back of it, and there wasn't. But we came up.
I think it goes this way. That's my.
I came into the Monkey Palace.
I think it's bats.
To get my old bike for my dad, and I hung this on the wall in the studio, and I don't think anyone's noticed it yet. You think they're bat people?
Yeah, I think they're bat people. I think it goes like this, and they're bat people, and these are actually his feet claws hooking onto her breasts.
So this is all of them. He's not going down here. You don't have legs.
No, yeah, that's all of them.
And they're like exchanging fluids between each other's mouths by grooming each other or something.
Their long tongues are just like. Yeah.
So
anyway,
this is a good border they have going on here too.
Yeah, the nice. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Oh yeah, my favorite part is his eyes. Yeah, Tampa Bay scored. It's 5-4 now. My favorite part is his eyes. His eyes kind of bulge out.
Yeah, he's got these like chihuahua eyes, like just.
Anyway,
there's that.
That's a joyous time.
Yeah.
So anyway, Tampa Bay has scored in the bottom of the. I should stop you. Has scored in the bottom of the 9th inning, and now it's 5-4.
Those are good boobs, guys. But recently,
nice boobies.
I saw
more breast. Oh, there's 2 more breasts.
2 more breasts for the show. We were complaining.
4. That's 4, guys.
Let's
keep a tally going.
I saw recently a picture of a dick jizzing on boobs that was drawn on a keyboard. So if you guys could figure out how to do that and throw it up there, I'd be very, very happy. So just work on it while you're
on it, guys.
Something to do while
you can
you're
just
watching the show.
do it in the thing down here.
Yeah.
Anyway,
send it to us when you get it right.
Moving on. Smooth.
We want to talk about our technology
tech talk
segment.
Let's do some tech talks. We both got one. Brian, you want to go first?
Well, mine's really quick, and I don't know if you want to Google this right now.
I'll Google it, baby.
This came off of, I found this on Geekology. Lego released. You guys all know Adventure Time, hopefully, and you all know how much me and Sam love it. It's our favorite cartoon. My favorite cartoon. I don't know about Sam.
It's not my favorite cartoon.
It's probably, I don't know, right up there anyway.
My favorite cartoon is Batman the Animated Series.
So Lego released a Lego BMO.
Lego, right, Lego.
The video game system, the autonomous video game system.
The Game Boy.
The autonomous Game Boy. So they were
Boom!
released a Lego BMO with a working Linux computer inside it.
What?
It's also
it's got a Raspberry Pi.
It's got a Raspberry Pi in it. Yeah. Which we were gonna get a Raspberry Pi anyway. So part of me is now saying get the BMO one.
This is great, and look, it's got a little USB slot.
Are you showing the?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm showing the junk.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a little USB slot in there,
Mhm.
and I like his buttons, and he's got a butt slot for other stuff. I wish we could play this video. Shoot.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is super cool.
Yeah, that's tons of fun. I wish I had more to tell you about it, but I think it's.
I don't think that you need to say more.
It's just a Raspberry Pi that looks like BMO, made of Legos.
Which is great.
These are all good things.
That's it. That's all you need,
We've
right
talked
there.
about Raspberry Pis in the show. If you're a regular watcher, they're a little itty bitty computer that runs off like an SD card hard drive.
Kind of, yeah.
Do little programs on them. Put Linux.
You can run Minecraft. You can build a Minecraft box with a Raspberry Pi, which is how we started talking about on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
stop talking about the game. It's depressing.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at it. Oh no, they lost. That's the final.
Yeah, exactly. What did I say?
Anyway,
they're still gonna win. It doesn't matter.
yeah. So anyway, Tech Talks. Oh, me. Okay. One of our producers, Care, sent me this link to this terrifying. You all know that I have this.
Is that what they're called now?
You all know that I have this fear of robots, or rather, the future, because
the future of robots.
Why
really?
are we so careless with? Anyway, she sent me a link to basically a place. A guy started a Kickstarter a while back. With the hopes of making people more interested and aware of neurological diseases because they're so terrible. He started this Kickstarter, and it was funded, and he's built these little things, and this has been something people are doing with mice and cockroaches for a really long time, but basically a little brain computer that you attach to the cockroach, and then you can control it with signals from your cell phone. So you get a cockroach, you breed a cockroach, and you get this little computer, and you do some kind of weird surgery where you plug the wires into the cockroach brain and you flip the switch, and then you can make it move with your cell phone. And it's like, why would anyone ever want to do that? Have you ever seen the X-Files episode War of the Copperpages or the Powerpuff Girls episode that has that guy that's made of cockroaches?
Yeah.
Why would anyone want to control? Why would you want to put that sort of power in Brian's hands? I mean, or someone like Brian.
Look at me.
Look at him.
I gotta say though, in my defense, I would not do this to a cockroach because I was just talking about this the other day. Cockroaches are the only insects with brains, and you think that the difference between a little tiny shitty cockroach brain and any other bug that just has like a centralized nervous system
like
wouldn't be very much, but it's a huge difference. The other day, I was in California, and me and my friend were playing with the cockroach.
Another producer, another executive
producer. Yes, executive producer Alex Lundy. We were at his wedding playing with the cockroach on the sidewalk.
Usual.
It was one of them big fuckers. And
that's the kind that you put the brain thing.
Yeah, and you know when you like get a bug, it's like and it's all like reactionary, and it's like having one of those little vibrating like rubber robot things. They just like bounce around, like they have no idea what's going on. This guy, you get down to it, and it's like a little mouse or something. Like, oh, and then we were talking with our stunt coordinator, Christine Riley, the other day, last night, as a matter of fact. They were talking about the cockroaches in their house, and she'd watch them steal the food out of her cat's bowl, and she said she felt horrible killing them because they were clearly aware of her. You know, they're cockroaches. They're too smart.
I don't want to kill the cockroaches. I just don't want them to have machines attached to them so that people can control them.
No. I'm not saying you want to kill them. I'm saying
I know. I'm just saying. I think it is pretty cool that we have found that science that we can control other things' brains.
You know how I feel about science. You should always do it.
You know how I feel about it. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like
there are lines that we don't cross. You know what I mean? There's lines that we can walk towards those lines, and we can put our toes in the water But you don't cross that line, because then we get things like the classic Will Smith movie I, Robot.
Yeah. But, I'm all about putting a baby Neanderthal on a lady.
Yeah.
Or growing an ear on a mouse. Or,
Totally. I want that mouse to hear everything.
Yeah.
But not robot roaches.
It's just when you fuck with genes all you want. Or nature. Or anything.
No,
fuck that shit.
Fuck with brains, too.
But when you get to free will, that's a whole nother line.
No. Play God as much as you want. Just be careful with robots. Just be careful with the robots. And actually, I read the article, and it was kind of cool, because the guy was saying, you know what? When you feel bad about it, you can just cut the wires, and the cockroach will go back to being itself, and you can let it die on its own in its cockroach home. Which is kind of cool. So it's not like an inhumane process, really, because it is to a point, but again, in any case, the point is, it's a cautionary tale, because why would we want...
It's not a cautionary tale.
Cockroach
hasn't conquered the world
I could just program it to crawl down your throat while you sleep.
There are way better ways to kill
and
people.
Eat your, I'm just saying, I could do that. And then I could get it to crawl in your lungs and eat a hole through your lung into your gallbladder, and all that gall would splash up into your lungs, and then you'd just be coughing up poison.
Or they could just fucking stab you. Seriously, guys. Seriously. What about in Fifth Element, when there's a cockroach with the radio on its head, and the president smashes it with his shoe, and the guy goes deaf? It's like that.
I mean, it's kind of like that, but you're not controlling with your brain. It's your cell
Who's
phone.
controlling?
Well, no, but I mean, you
just had headphones on.
You just be like,
You just had headphones on.
I know, but that doesn't.
Controlling with the joystick.
But it's not really the
joystick
same.
might have been hooked up to his cell phone. You don't know it wasn't.
Okay, but the deafness has nothing to do with the cockroach.
No, I know, but he was still controlling the cockroach.
In any
I'm
case,
saying one of these little cockroaches, you can put a microphone on it.
Speaking of robots, we got the Wildcat. Is that what it was called?
Well, there was Big Dog.
There's Big Dog, which has been around for years, but now there's the other one, Wildcat, which is like the smaller version, the light version, apparently, that's out of alpha testing or whatever. And there's the video that's going around right now of it running around in the parking lot. What the hell, guys? I mean, it's like, the government's shut down. Why are you still building this thing? You know what I mean? Like,
they're in college. They're bored. They're smart.
I'm proud of their smartality. All right. Well, I'm not proud of that. I'm proud of their smartness, but I don't think that they should be building... No, they should build the robots, but not if the robots are going to kill us, which is probably the thing, because of all the scary stuff.
Right, guys?
Right, guys? Talk, Brian! Talk!
Giving orders. There. That'll set some things straight. Draw a fucking cock jizzing on them already. Maybe no one's watching anymore. They're just all trying to figure out how to draw a jizzing cock with letters.
Yeah, that's probably what's happening.
What else are we doing today? We want to talk a little bit about movies.
Wait, do you mean like that? Is that what it looked like?
It's getting pretty close. Sam's gonna send you a rough draft.
Movies!
Movies. Well, we don't have it written on here, but I'd never seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. The first one.
Awesome movie.
I did. It was not what I expected. The movie's fucking weird.
It's so great.
It's weird. In a good way, but like totally
But in
far
a good
out.
way.
The new one is getting just slammed. But my girlfriend, our producer Jordan Tower, went and saw it and said it was awesome. Because here's basically what it looks like to me. They took a bunch of puns that they couldn't fit into the first one, and like, fuck having a movie. Let's just like have this list of food puns.
Pun movie.
And
Moving puns.
She said that is exactly what it is, and in that way, it is entirely successful, which I'm all about. So that's a little update on that. And the only other movie, we were actually going to see a movie the other day,
What? No, nothing.
We were going to see me and my girlfriend, our producer Jordan Tower. We're going to see a movie the other day. We wanted to, and we were looking down a list of and I'd never heard of anything that's out right now. We were in a giant movie dead zone.
Well, there's some cool movies that are out right now. Gravity is getting really, really good reviews.
Mm-hmm.
It is apparently immersive and terrifying, similar to the immersive rides at Disneyland, that one with the robots, Star Crash, and then that's not what it's called.
I don't know.
And Star Tours. And then there's Don John, which is the Joseph Gordon-Levitt movie, which I'm actually kind of interested in seeing just because it sounds like an interesting movie. He's like this porn addict dude that does stuff, and I don't know. I like him. I don't want to see what he's doing. And then I just watched a movie called Drinking Buddies, which hasn't come out on DVD yet. I got my Silk Road connection to send me a burner copy, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was kind of like a sappy. It was like almost like a romantic indie film, but it wasn't. I don't know. Anyway, it was a good movie. You should watch it. Also,
but all this doesn't matter.
Oh wait, one more thing
matters.
before the thing that matters is
one more thing that doesn't matter.
The new Hobbit trailer came out, and it looks slightly more interesting, as the pie maker is an elf, and that just sounds great. Go
on. You guys, we've been talking about the new Toho Universal collaboration Godzilla reboot, and holy fucking shit. This is the only thing I care about. I already said that I'm only going to have Godzilla-themed backgrounds on my computer between now and when it comes out, and it comes out in a year and a half. So I am completely amped for this for the next 18 months. It's huge. And they released footage.
A teaser trailer.
A teaser trailer at Comic-Con, only for Comic-Con, but someone leaked it. And it was out for 5 hours. Even by the time I went to find it, it was really hard to find. So it's probably not anywhere anymore. But they leaked the trailer, and just a few people saw it because it was only out for a little while. I mean, a lot of people saw it, but it was this was
as many as
and then it was gone. Which is
just
it's a crazy thing on the internet for something to be there and then just be gone, and to be an event on the internet like that.
I love it when stuff like that.
Like our show is. But it was awesome. I've been, because this is so close to me, I've been worried about it. If you've been following the show for I think the first season we've been talking about is the new Godzilla movie.
Well, because there's been so much hype around it. You know what I mean? They had the at first we had the sketch of it with feathers.
Yeah,
remember that? And then
they cut out. Thank God.
Then we had the poster of the title. I think.
Mm-hmm. No, we didn't show that. That was from Comic-Con too.
Oh,
but we
okay.
had
we had the
stills that
there was one there was that one still.
Yeah.
Where it was oh, okay, he looks kind of rubbery, yeah. And then that was all we heard until we saw the poster of the
poster
Godzilla.
looks sweet.
Yeah, the poster looks like a poster, and now we have this actual footage.
And guys.
I think Brian likes it, is the idea there.
Yeah. I'm going to walk out of this theater, and it's just going to, after it airs and it's after the premiere that I've waited in line for 15 hours, except probably not, because who else cares? I'm gonna go out, and then I'm just going to ascend into heaven, and my life will be complete, and I can just become one with the universe.
Yeah.
That's how fucking excited I am for this movie.
Yeah.
Holy balls.
All right, Ustreamer 081768. I took your idea, I expanded on it a little bit. Here's what I got. I added some stuff on the boobs.
Ooh, good one. Little drippy drip there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also had some irregularity in the spurt amounts.
It went to the next line, though.
Yeah, well, it did it different on mine, too.
It's only
half a boob there.
It's going around the world.
Anyway, yeah, Godzilla, that's pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited. The trailer looks really cool. You should go look at it. Not only does it look awesome and Toho-y, but also there is a reference
Toho-y.
to the 1999 Godzilla. With the torn open building, which was really interesting.
Yeah. Also, it's clearly the announcer in it, who is probably someone from the movie, is distinctly Raymond.
Dude, that's
It's Raymond Burr.
No, it's Ray Oppenheimer.
Ray Oppenheimer.
Yeah, it's Oppenheimer.
Okay.
It's the Manhattan Project.
Oh, it's the Manhattan Project one. Yeah. Well, yeah, because he says Kali, Destroyer of Worlds. But it's distinctly Raymond Burrian is what I'm saying. Which I'm...
Is that the dude from Jurassic Park?
No. Call me... I'm a blasphemer, but I like the version of the original Godzilla with Raymond Burr in it better. Fuck me, right?
Yep.
I'll
get my
there's
free vibrator.
another monster in it. They show this like
six-legged monster.
No, that's cool because in some of the other Godzilla movies, they've had like Godzilla preceded by these other mutated things that are like just like a warm up for Godzilla, and he's dead in the trailer, I think. So maybe it's one of those. No one really knows what that's all about. People are very confused.
Would you fight it, Godzilla?
Yeah, because I'd die and it would be worth it.
Yeah, I would fight Godzilla if only to have to free climb up his back spikes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Take like a week, make base camp, make halfway camp, climb it up his back, then get to his head before he even notices, before he goes back into the ocean, and then like start. You know what I would do? I'd get like a drill with like a long bit, like that long, and I'd start drilling into his skull. And I just
climb into his eye.
I'd just start. Well, that's what I'd do. I'd start drilling into his skull. I'd cut a big chunk of his flesh out. Then I'd cut a cap of his skull out. And I'd start digging into his brain. And I'd make camp in there. And like continue to dig my way forward.
And then
like
out his butt.
Like eating parts of it, like cooking, like Hannibal, like eating and cooking parts of his brain to gain his knowledge and power of the universe.
Is that how it works?
And then I'd make my way into. Just wait for it. I'd make my way into his eyeball. But I wouldn't destroy his eyeball. I'd use my liquid nitrogen thing that I have to freeze his eyeball, carve it out so that it's a window into the world, and then sit there as he destroys Tokyo and just watch out of one of his eyes.
That's some plan. That's some plan.
That sounds awesome! Sounds awesome.
It does sound pretty good.
Anyway, oh wow, look at the time. I had no idea.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow, is that sexy? Oh, you mean the penis on the boobs is sexy. I was talking. I thought you meant Godzilla.
Do we have anything else on the list here?
Well, we have the possible future plans / dreams.
Possible.
I that was in context of the website, but we can just talk about that.
Okay.
In our feelings.
Guys, start
what are
commenting.
your
Tell us your dreams.
Tell us your dreams and your future dreams and your past futures and your
days of future past.
Days of future past. Just give us some info. You know,
your dream times.
While you're doing that, Brian, what are your future dreams?
Well, I want a ranch. No, I don't want a ranch.
No, you don't want a ranch.
I don't want a ranch at all. It would be cool to have a farm.
I'm all about the farm. I want to have a farm. Here's the thing. I'm gonna have a farm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have cows and pigs and a horse, and some sheep. And probably a couple of goats and some ducks and a lot of chickens, right?
I'd do wool if I was doing a farm. That would be my thing.
Wool. But then, just wait for it. I've got all that going on, and I got my little general store. And inside that general store is a comic book store. Out in the middle of nowhere in state that my farm will exist in, comic book store.
Yeah.
So you come and get your tomacos and your carrots that are green, and you get your comic books. Because who wouldn't want to eat some tobacco and get all hopped up and then read some JLA?
I know I would. Sounds great.
It tastes like grandma.
tastes like grandma. I want more.
Anyway, other future plans or dreams.
Yeah, and we're by the way, we wanna speaking of
hurts.
future dreams for this show, we're gonna try and this week. We've been doing these promos. We want to release more material that isn't part of the show.
Yeah.
And where we're totally open. Just throw up shit that you want us to do. Just say like, I want to see like Brian build a sculpture out of earwax and then like melt it. I'll do that.
Don't do that.
I mean, but try. Just throw it out there.
Just throw it out there. We got a Facebook thingy.
We're totally capable of not listening to you if we don't like it.
We got most of you probably just know us personally. And comics, cats, and 30 18-year-old wives.
30, 18-year-old
Well, how old? 30.
How old are you at this point?
Probably like 12. Oh, you mean...
No. At this point, because like, right now, if I had an 18-year-old wife, then like by the time I was 34, she'd be 28, and that's like not that weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're getting married to the 18-year-old wife, I guess I should be more fixated on the fact that there's 30 of them.
Dude, Ustreamer918350, you're brilliant. Yeah, definitely strip club in the comic shop. But not any old strip club. Not your regular old ladies with boobs and butts up on the poles. No. Apes only.
Ape strip club. So you have to dress the apes up to begin with?
Yeah, I train them too.
Okay.
With demonstrations.
Okay.
So obviously in this dream I'm also a stripper. A pole dancer.
And these are male apes then, right?
No, they're also female. They're male and female apes.
And then if
you pay for the VIP, you get to go in the back room and you get to watch them do it.
Throw their proof.
Yeah. You have to pay extra to have it in your mouth, though.
You gotta pay extra to jerk off. To jerk off to the chimps throwing poop around.
Gen 13 from the comic book store.
No, they're always 18.
Sam and Brian do Zumba or go to a strip club. I don't think that either of us are going to do either of those. Actually, I do Zumba.
I do Zumba.
I probably wouldn't go to a strip club because we'd have to travel for that.
What if there was a Zumba strip club?
That would be terrifying.
Strip Zumba.
Oh no, that sounds dirty and
well, I heard
floppy.
I heard that at one
I don't
point
even want to do that.
there was a Zumba place that turned out to be a front for. That was definitely made up.
For like prostitution?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sure that I wouldn't be surprised at all. What better? I know lots of people in yoga and dance and stuff like that. Not to offend any of them, but what better sort of? I mean, besides like obviously like the Korean massage ads. What better front for a prostitution ring than a yoga studio? You have. Normally, a higher class yoga studio. Just, like not just any old yoga studio. But in richer yoga studios, whiter yoga studios, you have normally very attractive women teaching classes, very fit, attractive women teaching classes.
It's hot in there?
It's hot in there, especially if you're doing hot yoga. Yeah, it's hot in there. You have a secretary that keeps books. You have lots of women in and out on their own schedules, that you've got classes being taught. And then you've got men that are going to yoga either because they want to meet women or because they think that they might get healthy that way or they want to start enjoying that.
Fucking burns a lot of calories.
Yeah. What better way to hide a prostitution ring than in a yoga studio? I mean, it's just like, it's brilliant because they're getting paid anyway. I
always thought... At Dunkin' Donuts, they put the one cup. If you get iced coffee, they put the plastic cup inside the styrofoam cup, and there's like that much space in the bottom. I always thought you could put drugs in there.
Or you could just poke a hole in that and then keep pouring the coffee in, and you get like another 1.5 inches of coffee.
That's two.
Brilliant. All right, we have 1 minute left. Let's do sing in the comments for
All right.
1 minute. Why don't you just scroll up to my food porn?
Okay.
Before the show started, I was having a really good time having sexy food time.
Okay.
All right, let me get something in a minor key.
You just can't stop. Just keep going. I am potato salad. Sickly yellow. I attract flies. I am a cookie. You're after milk tree. Decadence is my middle name. I tempt you into submission. Enjoy my crummy leavings in your tea. I am the picnic blanket sit on my face. I am the rain spoiling the day. I like watching you run. Curse me, call me names, I like it. I am a teapot. Short, stout person, love discarded. Mold grows inside me. I am the tea. Let me wash your insides with my hot, steamy flavor. Fill me tea. I am so now stuck me through a straw. Let me bubble caress your tongue. I'm filling you with joy and desire. I am the egg salad. I serve no purpose. I'm last discarded, only accepted when there is nothing else. I'm an Oreo twist, may tear me open. Discover my insides. I am my own favorite food. I am the napkin. I lost my place. Where the fuck? Make me dirty, then throw me away. I am a taco, better than everything else. Crunchy or soft, I please all kinds. Layer, I fascinate even most, but now partakers roll me up. Turn me sideways, put me in your mouth and discover all the wonders I have to offer. Free and kind, I am here for the past. Everyone,
That's pretty good.
that was Sam's food porn.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching the first episode of the 3rd season of McCracken on Monday.
It's just gonna get better.
It can only get better.
It can only get better. Thanks for sticking around. And
Look, it's not even 1 a.m. What?
you all can go to bed and actually get up for fucking work in the morning.
It's gonna be awesome. Okay, good night, everyone.
Goodbye.